the Rock Metal Podcast, episode 191 with H1Z1. Rock Metal Nation, what is up? This is John from the Rock Metal Podcast. That sample you just heard was SS Departed Silent Convictions by, I would say H1Z1 because I'm from Canada, but my American counterparts here say probably H1Z1, who I've got on the show with me right now. They've got an album out called Unbounded, which was released last year in August of 2017, and right now I'm being joined by what appears to be the entire band.
Yes, all of us.
Sweet! To share some stories about the music and share more info about what they've got going on. So, guys, welcome to the show.
Woo, woo. Thank you for having us.
I love that. It's always like, oh, shit, who's going to say yes first? And then, groovy. All right, great to have you guys on. Let's go listen back to that track, SS Departed Silent Convictions.
Talk is all this time. I exist to me. How much is it to notice?
SS Departed, definitely a super high energy track, especially in the intro. Just kicks right in, doesn't let up. I don't even think once during the entire song. So definitely a killer track, guys.
Thank you.
Curious, what is the story or inspiration behind the track?
It's actually a combination of two poems I wrote when I was in high school, just about silent convictions being, people who, are imprisoned without a trial and whatnot. And then SS Departed was like more accepting one's crazy and just, becoming comfortable with that.
Okay, becoming comfortable with being crazy?
Oh yeah, everybody's got their inner demons, and like that's why it's called SS Departed, because just hop on board, just accept who you are, and if that's who you are, be you.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Cool. Do you connect the two ideas so that you can accept that you're crazy while being imprisoned without a trial?
No.
I kind of get the feeling like if you're in prison, you're generally going to be a little crazy on some level.
Yeah.
Especially, I don't know, if you're silently convicted. Too,
yeah. I mean, it's also a prison.
Crazy shit.
It's pretty. It's also it could be. Meaning of the mind, so by not accepting who you are.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, now for Rock Nation who dug the track SS Departed Silent Convictions, if you go to today's show notes, that's www.therockmetalpodcast.ca. You can go and see the music video for the track, which I believe was just released. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm. Relatively recently, yes.
Cool. Now, why don't you guys take us through the production of the music video?
That was a fun day.
That was fun. So our friend Brian Radman of Radman Media, he plays in Dead Set around here. He's in like a hardcore band. He's been doing video and stuff for a while. So we hit him up, and he got in contact to get into this warehouse. And we thought it was, we wanted to just do like a jam video. Well, once walking in to like the spaces where we were going to record, there was just like hundreds of Harley motorcycles just being stored there.
Random.
So if you look in like the back, you'll see that there's
a bunch of random bikes just sitting there.
Yeah,
people who are storing the bikes.
Totally unintended.
We're not like
Tiger Band.
No, we're not like Crowbar or anything. Like
Black Label.
A group of bands.
Yeah.
A group of guys.
Shucks.
I know. I'm not quite that fancy.
Yeah.
Wasn't it?
Cool. What was the idea? Was it intended to be just kind of like, because it's kind of like just a band jamming in an open space, right?
Yeah. It's inspired by, what was that kind of song? Was that Pure Hatred?
Yeah.
And there was, I forget the name of the Nails song, but Nails did a video like that too, where they're just kind of jamming in a circle. So those are kind of the two inspirations for it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what comes to mind is Shadows Fall.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think it's Thoughts Without Words. We're going back a bit here, but I think it's...
Yeah.
Back to high school for me.
Sweet. All right, let's go listen to the next track, Antigonish. Rock Metal Nation, it's John from the Rock Metal Podcast for a real quick break to let you know that Jay over at Metal Mayhem Radio is looking to help you get your band in rotation on his station. So go ahead and hit up Jay at studio@metalmayhemradio.co.uk. That is studio@metalmayhemradio.co.uk. Just go ahead and say that the Rock Metal Podcast sent you. He'll get you into rotation on Metal Mayhem Radio. All right, come back from Antigonish. Brutal riff. I mean, it's got that slide guitar intro, or maybe it's not slide, but there's some kind of guitar notes sliding around in there, and then
weirdness,
noise and whatnot.
Kicks into that heavy, brutal riff, and then we have some clean vocals mixed in with the growl. So definitely some cool stuff there. What was the story or inspiration behind Antigonish?
It was actually based from a poem that's called Antigonish. It's a very old poem. The Man Upon the Stairs, which is a part in the song. The Man Who Wasn't There. I don't know if you've ever heard of it. But it's a poem that I heard through a movie called Identity with John Cusack, which is a really awesome movie. And I was like, I'll write a song about this one day. And then it happened.
Cool. I guess, what was it about the movie or the poem or both that inspired you to write a song about it?
The poem is really creepy. I suggest y'all look it up. Just type in Antigonish poem. It'll pop right up. But it's about a figure that isn't there, and it's more of a haunting. And we wanted, when they played the song for me, we wanted something dark and, creepy. And I figured, why not try to tell a story? And, yeah.
I don't know. I just imagine you talking to a girl and you're like, no, it's creepy. It's great. I love it.
Yeah, that's
generally
that kind of works.
You got to come check it out. And she's like buying all like the poetry and everything. And then you get to the, no, it's super creepy. It's
it's super creepy. Yeah.
That's the keeper.
All right. Now, for Rock Metal Nation who dug the 2 tracks, SS Departed and Antigonish, they're going to be excited to know that there is a full album that they can pick up. So for those who haven't heard it yet, when they go to pick up the album, what should they expect?
Groove. Super
a lot of
groovy,
groove.
super dancing,
energy,
super brutal, super all over the place.
A little bit of everything.
A lot of influence. So
Very much so.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
All
right. Now, next logical question on Rock Metal Nation's mind is, how can we find out more about you guys? Is there a website that we should go to?
Generally, the best way to find us is through our Facebook, which is
Facebook.
H1Z1 Metal on Facebook.
I believe so, yeah.
Fastest way to find us.
The Bandcamp is where you can get the music, you can get merch, all that stuff. So h1z1.bandcamp.com.
You also find us on Spotify, iTunes,
YouTube, Google Play,
Tidal.
We did the DistroKid thing, so it's everywhere with where you can stream stuff.
Basically, just go to Google and just type in H1Z1 Metal, and we'll just pop up in some form.
If you don't do just H1Z1, you're gonna get the video game, and
yes,
you're not gonna find us without going through like 3 pages of code.
We've gotten love from the guys at the video game. So
yeah, we've gotten some recognition from them. It's pretty cool.
Cool. All right, well, guys, if there's anything else you wanted to throw out there, I just wanted to thank you for taking time out of your day to come on to the Rock Metal Podcast and sharing H1Z1 with Rock Metal Nation.
Or Hizzy some.
Yeah.
Damn it. H1Z1 No.
But, the main thing is we're going to be on tour this coming fall through the East Coast. So if you live somewhere on the East Coast of America, come find us.
Yep.
South as well.
Southeast, yep.
Mm-hmm. So like from Florida all the way up to Maine, or?
Well, New York is probably the north.
Everything's still kind of
still a little
work in progress, though. Nothing official yet, but
the goal is to go.
Stay tuned.
All right, Rock Metal Nation. Hopefully you just found your new favorite band in H1Z1. And a big thanks again to them for coming on and sharing their music with us. Make sure to head over to www.therockmetalpodcast.ca to get all the information on the show you just heard today. And until then, rock on, Rock Metal Nation.